It's Saturday, so you know what that means. Syndicate Championship Wrestling brings to you another episode of Saturday Showdown. I am your hostess with the most, Shaggy Black, here to bring some of the hardest hitting fake virtual fighting this side of the internet has to offer. And folks, there's been a crazy couple of weeks, but we're back. We have another episode going, and I'm gonna stop Jack John so we can get down to the ring for our first match of the evening.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 475 pounds, the Samoan King and the Samoan Prince, the Islanders.
Makani and Aku reunited, and it feels so good. The Samoan Society back tonight to conquer their demons from a few weeks ago. And I gotta tell you, Aku ended up coming up short against one of the members that he'll be facing tonight, but teaming up with Makani may right the ship. And of course, that team I'm talking about is the new talent around town here in Syndicate Championship Wrestling. The Certified Steppas made their mark here in these last couple of weeks, of course, being known as hired guns here at SCW, as now we saw Uptown Yuri make his debut at Cradle to the Grave, helping out Money Gang Inc. He then made his Showdown debut, taking on Aku, picking up a victory, but we also saw Uptown Yuri making the win, while his partner Dizzy Doc making his appearance with the Famouser last week. And now the Samoan Society teaming up again to take on the Certified Steppas. And of course, we got the bell rung. We're starting off with Uptown Yuri and Makani, and Yuri with a poison Rana. My God, already starting it, but Makani unfazed with the Hurricane Rana there, or a head scissors. And of course, the Certified Steppas coming from Greenland Cause. If you're ever interested in downloading any of the members that you see in the ring, either from the Samoan Society or from the Certified Steppas, you can go to WWE 2K25. You have the game for PlayStation, Xbox, or PC. You go into the community creations, look up Greenland Cause, and that's green spelled with 2 3s, as now we got a tag here. Oh, and Aku looking to get his get back from last week. It's Yuri, and Yuri, oh, with a block from Aku. Look at the forearm shot. And Aku, Florida neck breaker. And Aku, again, coming up short against Yuri last week. Now we got another tag, and of course we see these quick tags from these two. You know, the Samoan Society always coming up short in the tag team division, but getting so close yet so far with Makani and Aku. And look at this, Yuri with the Hurricane Rana. Now Yuri looking to make that tag to Dizzy Doc, one of the newer members here of SCW Showdown. Of course, another hired gun. And now we're going for the cover here. 1, 2, no! Kick out at 2. Thought that Hurricane Rana was enough. Looks like Makani is trying to get his way back into this match. Now Makani, look at this. Look at this, Rings of Saturn locked in. But no, But no, Doc breaks out of that. And now Doc sending Makani to the corner. Now these get to make a quick tag. We haven't seen these two enter the ring as a tag team. What a soda check. But of course, the Samoan Society with Aku and Makani have tagged for a long time. Oh, and look at the DDT from Yuri. And now Yuri with the cover. 1. No, kick out at 1. Of course, you saw Makani make that tag to Aku. Yuri looking at the ropes. Oh! Enzuigiri to the back of the dome of Aku. Speaking of which, you would wonder if it was going to be Makani and Nakoa teaming tonight to take on the Certified Steppas. In our main event this evening, it is Nakoa of the Samoan Society. We got a cover here. Wait, 1. Break up after 1. And now, Dizzy Doc cannot enter the ring until he's tagged in. It'd be a little worse for wear for Certified Steppas if you see a tag with Aku. And, oh, look at this boot. And, oh, Aku with a splash out in the corner. What tag team ingenuity there. But again, as I was saying, Nakoa will be facing Big Wave Reese Price one-on-one in our main event of the evening. And look at this. Makani gets into the ropes, and Yuri, look at the speed from Makani and with the head scissors. And look at this. These two men going back and forth. Yuri's got Makani on the wrong side of the road there in the Samoan Society's corner. And now Makani fighting back. Looking to throw Yuri into the corner, but nah, Yuri gets out of that. Yuri now walking to his corner. Thankfully makes that tag to Doc. Doc and Yuri and a few others are well known on the indie circuit, but now you see, look at this, look at the strength. Aku's flying towards Dizzy Doc, and now Aku with these chops and the breakdown goes for a knee, but Doc gets out of the way. Look at the clothesline from Doc. Doc and Aku. Of course, Aku's got the strength here, but Doc going with the shoulder breaker. The tag. Now Yuri's a legal man. These two met last week, and Yuri with the speed and quickness to try to take out Aku, and we got another cover here. 1, 2, no, kick out at 2. Yuri trying to figure out how he's going to keep Aku down. Look at the knee strike. And Yuri was trying to outbox Aku, but that might be a mistake. Look at the big boot from Aku there. Now Yuri sending Aku back into his corner. Look at the monkey flip into the clothesline. What a maneuver from Uptown Yuri, but now Aku makes the tag to Makani. Now Yuri is matched speed for speed, strike for strike with Makani being in the ring. Makani trying to take out Yuri, but Yuri still crawling to his corner. And Makani stops the tag. Yuri may be in some trouble. Oh! Makani plants him center of the ring. We got a cover. No! Not even a 1 count. But now Doc can't enter the ring, but Makani looking to take care of Doc here. Ref has not started her count. Doc is still in the ring. And oh, a shoulder breaker from Makani. Aku with the tag. He is now the legal man. Aku's trying to go for Doc, and Doc gets the hell out of dodge. Yuri's got to make this tag, man. It's not looking good for him. Aku punches the hell out of Yuri, and now Aku getting on the top turnbuckle. Thinks twice. Now Yuri's back in the ring. Yuri sending Aku into the corner. And look at this, but Aku fighting back. And Yuri, oh! We got a cover. Yuri with the Spanish fly. What? No, not even a 1 count. Makani comes in and breaks up the ring, breaks up the count. But I think he hit the ref while doing it. And the ref is out. Yuri with a drop kick. Ref is just out. And now Yuri with the tag. Don't even know if this is legal since the ref didn't see it. Look at the leg drop. The ref is still knocked out. Oh my God. And now Yuri. Excuse me. Oh my God. Wait. Doc gets powerbombed. Going for that famouser again. But Aku took care of him. And look at this. Makani punching Doc in the corner. The ref is still knocked out, man. Holy. Aku flexing his muscles. What's he thinking here? Oh, straight knee. Of course, Doc technically was tagged in, but I don't even know if he's the legal man. The ref has been knocked around so much that I don't even think she knows where she's at. Ref's letting it allow, though. Aku throwing. Look at the punch from Makani. As soon as Aku throws Doc into the corner, Makani comes up with that punch, and now we got a tag. Oh, look at this. This is some vintage Samoan Society tag team here. Look at the splash. And we got a cover. No, Yuri breaks that up. Yuri breaks that up, and now Makani tags in Aku. Yuri can't come back into the ring unless he is tagged in. And look at Aku wailing away. Oh, hits that knee. And Doc is out. And now Aku. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, the Samoan Society. Man, it is always good to see those two tagging together again. But of course, Nakoa not near ringside as he has his main event match later this evening. But again, the Certified Steppas may have just bit off more than they could chew here tonight, trying to take on the Samoan Society as a tag team. But again, even though these two haven't tagged in a while, they look like they were not out of sync there. And everything going for them together. Now, Yuri tried as he might to try to put away Aku again. And here was that. It's like, look at that setup from Doc. Doc tries to go for that famouser. Couldn't get it. Gets powerbombed for his troubles. And then this move I thought was going to put Doc away originally with that suplex into the splash. However, Yuri was able to break that up. Aku ended up ending the match here, hitting the ropes, that knee strike, and then it was 6 feet deep. Done. 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, the Samoan King and the Samoan Prince, the Islanders.
These boys back at it tonight. Will this be something that we will see down the road, or was this just a one-time thing? Folks, thank you all for tuning in every week when you can, hitting that thumbs up button. That helps us out a lot. Also, hitting that like, hitting that subscribe button while you're hitting that like button. Definitely appreciate that. Help us leave a comment. Let us know what has been your favorite match of the year so far. Who's been your favorite superstar? Let us know that in the comments. We do read them, and we try to leave likes and everything for that. Coming up next, though, it is the return of Adrian Angel taking on Leo Simmons. But before we go down to the ring, it looks like I am being told that James Lee is in the building and he's making his way down to the arena. Let's head back to the ring. James Lee looking a little worse for wear, my man. I mean, definitely looks like he is seeing better days. I don't know if Sebastian's just beating the fashion sense out of him, but he's got the microphone. Let's see what he has to say.
You know, sometimes the hardest thing in this business isn't losing a match, it's losing yourself. 12 months ago, I was walking around here like I was bulletproof, like every door I kicked down was just proof of what I already knew, that I was built for the top, destined to run this place again. I stood in front of the world talking crazy about taking back my championship, about cementing my legacy, about showing everybody why they call me prime time. But that's not what's happened. I've had chance after chance after chance, and I've come up short each and every time. Everybody knows James Lee as the guy who walks in a room and knows he's the best in this business. The one who talks the loudest, hits the hardest, fights like he's got something to prove every single night. The thing is, that's not a character, that's not a costume, that's me. And somewhere between then and right now, I watched that certainty slip right through my fingers. I took losses I shouldn't have taken. I hesitated where I used to dominate. Opportunities came and I didn't close. I wasn't competing anymore. I was protecting something. I stopped enjoying this. I stopped feeling this. It became mundane. I looked in the mirror one morning and I didn't see the hungry kid from Mo City with a dream in his chest. I saw a man exhausted from trying to be bulletproof. I've been frustrated at the world when the truth is, I was frustrated at myself. I forgot why I lace these boots each and every night. I forgot why I fight. I forgot my smile. And when you forget why you fight, you don't just lose matches, you lose yourself. You lose your smile. Right now, I just need to find my smile again.
Well, what do you know? Angel has a match coming up next, but it looks like he's had a, wait.
I can see it in your eyes, I can see it in the eyes of the locker room, I even see it in the fans' eyes, the exhaustion, the doubt, tired of things not going our way. And I get it, losing eats at you, it makes you wonder why you're even doing this. But see me? I keep fighting. When things get down, that's not when you give up, that's just when you fight more. See, some people might be built to walk away when it gets hard. I was built to crawl through the dirt, drag myself up and swing again. You think losing breaks me? Nah, it fuels me, and whether my partner here believes or even if he wants to sit on the sidelines and cry about it, I'm gonna keep fighting. My partner might be ready to pack it up, but I'm not done, not even close, because I'm never gonna accept losing. So if I gotta fight alone, I'll fight alone. And maybe that will knock some sense back into my James Lee. Maybe he will remember the superstar that he is, but I'm not gonna wait around until he figures it out. So if you wanna give up and go home, fine, so be it. But don't expect me to leave with you, because I am not finished yet.
Oh, Angel is fed up, folks.
You talk like you're carrying the whole damn world on your back. I just need to find my smile again, Angel. Like I'm some lost cause you gotta drag across the finish line. You think that makes you a leader? You don't know what it's like to climb to the top, lose it all, and try to pretend you're okay. You wanna fight alone? Do it.
Angel challenges his former partner, or still current partner. I don't know what the hell's going on with the Awakening. Angel challenges James Lee one-on-one if he's gonna help beat the common sense back into James Lee. My God, man. That is something that I didn't think I would see. These two have been partners since they both arrived in SCW. And the Awakening may be in some trouble here. But will it be enough to right the ship? Adrian Angel taking on James Lee, and James Lee accepts. Man, oh man, that's a wild time, man. Well, Angel's getting ready for his opponent, and here he comes, Leo Simmons.
And his opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 262 pounds, Hacksaw Leo Simmons.
Leo Simmons coming down to the ring to take on Adrian Angel one-on-one. Leo Simmons coming off a huge victory last week against Landon Kelly, and he ended up putting Landon Kelly to sleep here. I hadn't seen Landon Kelly get tapped out in a long time, but the only man to do this would be Leo Simmons. Shout out to Leo Simmons, who has had a quiet yet successful year here in SCW. Of course, he shed some pounds here, and of course got a little quicker, a little bit more vicious as the match is getting ready to get underway here. Wait a minute. What the hell is Landon? That's Landon Kelly coming down to the ring. And of course, Landon Kelly and Leo Simmons fought just last week. And Leo Simmons and is eyeballing Landon Kelly. Is Landon Kelly just coming out to the outside? I don't know why Landon's out here. And Leo doesn't know either. Landon's got a chair, and he's gonna watch this match. I mean, I knew Landon Kelly could be up to something, but I wouldn't know what that was. But I guess he's gonna sit here front row and watch this match. And here we go, folks. Bell is rung, and Leo Simmons going right after Angel. Angel hasn't been in an SCW ring for a while here, but it's good to see him back here tonight. But look at this collar elbow. Look at the reversal from Angel, putting a headlock. Both men are known to be technical wrestlers, and while you can't say one is better than the other, as Angel, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner, going up against the technical styles of Leo Simmons. Leo Simmons definitely is known to be a little bit of that catch-can wrestling. But look at this. Angel grabbing that arm and trapping it. And now Angel again working that arm of Leo's. And now Angel wrenching that arm still, and Leo just doesn't know where to go. I'm shocked that Leo hasn't tried to get out of this. And now Angel sweeping the legs of Leo Simmons. Now Angel coming out with these chops. Angel with a reversal. And a rolling forearm to the back of Leo's head. Leo Simmons with a vicious clothesline. And now Leo trapping the arm there. He's got him in the armbar there, but no, Angel gets right out. Look at this hurts. Head scissors taking Leo Simmons down. Of course, I told you these two have technical ability between the two. However, Angel's got a bit of the speed, while Leo's got the strength. Now Leo wailing away on Angel. And Angel suckering Leo there. Ref's counter started at 1, but Angel didn't stay out of the ring long enough to me. I don't know. Now Angel. Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Don't you dare leave this channel. And welcome back, folks. You see Leo Simmons, Adrian Angel going one-on-one. Leo throwing those rights. He's getting hyped up. Angel confused, but what the hell? Landon Kelly gets in the ring and clotheslines Leo Simmons. The ref calls the match. The match is done. And Leo is still on the mat while Adrian Angel is confused, but Kelly with the moonsault in a suit. Landon Kelly looking to get his get back against Leo Simmons. Look at him on the top turnbuckle. That Kelly DDT. And Simmons is out. Landon taking out the legs of Leo Simmons there. My God, someone's got to stop this, man. Leo Simmons won that match fair and square, but Landon Kelly coming in this ring and just taking down Leo Simmons, man. Landon Kelly trying to pick up Leo, but Leo Simmons reverses. Neckbreaker. Reverse DDT, excuse me. And now Leo grabbing and throwing fist right into Landon's ear. Leo Simmons, of course, looking to take care of Landon Kelly, and Landon could be going for a ride there, but no. And now Landon pulling down. Folks, what the hell, man? And Landon Kelly with another moonsault. Landon Kelly, of course, trying to get rid of Leo Simmons. Oh, going for that melatonin shot, but Leo reverses. Oh, suplex. And Leo Simmons just fighting away. But Leo Simmons, another suplex, throwing Landon Kelly around. Leo Simmons trying to throw, he throws Landon Kelly right back out to the outside. Leo, of course, stomping. Oh, right on the right. That suit looks expensive. And now Landon getting thrown back in the ring. Leo Simmons again picking Landon up. Is he trying to end it? No, he clocks him with that punch. And Landon could be out. Leo Simmons out, but Landon reverses. Landon got Leo in the corner. I don't know what Landon's planning here. And Landon with a forearm shot in the corner. Stomping away. This is not even a match, folks. This is just a fight. Ref ain't even trying to break it up. Now Landon throwing Leo back into the corner. Landon Kelly just had enough. The ref is trying to gain some control here. Folks, what the hell did I just see? Landon Kelly comes down to the ring and interrupts the Angel and Simmons match. And folks, I gotta tell you, man, I wasn't prepared to see Landon Kelly out here. I mean, sheesh. But anyway, coming up next, we will see the Blueprint Leon Chase in action here tonight, folks. What a way to come back. And of course, I want to say thank you all for continuing to tune in for 2025. We definitely appreciate you, as we got a couple other shows coming down the pipeline in November. We have a special edition showdown as SCW Showdown presents Third Strike. Folks, that is going to be a special November showdown. We also will be looking forward to the Thanksgiving showdown as well. And then obviously in December, we see Ascension happening, where of course the ladder match, the Ascension ladder match, always takes place at this pay-per-view, where one man will get a title shot at Cradle to the Grave the following year. However, new this year, the women also will have an Ascension ladder match to determine the #1 contender for the SCW Women's World Championship at Ascension. Folks, it's going to be a wild one. I can't wait for that. But speaking of wild, let's head back down to the ring for our next contest of the evening. Of course, we see Bison Nakano in the ring there. And of course, there is the security grabbing Mr. Leon Chase. Chase decked out, ready for his match here tonight.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 251 pounds, the Blueprint,
Leon Chase, of course, we seen him last week at the end of Isaac Murphy's match against Alex Perez. Chase came out and was a madman and attacked Isaac Murphy, as them two had beef going back as far as cradle to the grave, where Isaac Murphy took a chair to the ribs of Leon Chase. And I gotta tell you, Chase was ready to get his get back there. And of course, Chase here coming down the ring and be ready to... Oh my God! What the hell is Isaac Murphy doing here? And Isaac Murphy attacking Leon Chase. And the ref is telling Isaac Murphy to get out of here. What the hell is going on here tonight? Where these people are just interrupting either before or end of the match. Holy hell. The ref is checking on Chase to see if Chase is ready to go, and the ref allowing the match to go on. Chase taking on Bison, and Bison with a corkscrew forearm, stomping away on Chase there. And oh, Bison taking full advantage of Leon Chase and that attack from Isaac Murphy. Of course, Isaac Murphy, who's also looking to get his revenge from last week. And Bison Nakano going right after the injured ribs of Leon Chase there. But Chase fighting back. Chase showing off that strength with a power slam in the center of the ring. Chase wailing away on Bison, looking like he's getting his second win. And now Chase on the outside. Chase, knee to the dome of Bison Nakano. And of course, Chase has got his eyes set on Bison again and hits that knee right on the button. We got a cover. One. No. Kick out at one. And these two men are going back and forth. Bison Nakano with a kick there. And now Leon with the reversal. But now Bison with the mixed kick, but Bison didn't miss that time. And Leon, Architect slam. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2. And Leon Chase trying to find a way to put away Bison Nakano, and Bison showing that fighting spirit. And now Chase got him. Final draft. 1, 2, 3, 2.999. I mentioned Bison Nakano and his fighting spirit, and Bison Nakano continues to show that. And the fans are loving every minute of this. And Leon Chase trying to slow down Bison Nakano, but Bison rolling out. Quick punches there, getting out of that arm bar. Now Chase hitting the ropes. Shoulder tackle, and another shoulder tackle. And it's that ode to John Cena. Chase has got Nakano dead in the center of the ring. And now Nakano, Architect slam. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Leon Chase. Leon Chase definitely surviving that heinous attack from Isaac Murphy, but it looked like he didn't skip a beat this entire match as Chase hitting that architect slam. I thought he was gonna get the 2 right there, or the 3, but Bison kicks out at 2. And then this right here straps him up, final draft, and again, I thought it was over, but Bison Nakano finds a way to kick out. And Bison fighting back, but it was those shoulder tackles that may have took Bison out of the fight. Dazed and confused the young man as Leon Chase looking to put away as Bison rushes at him, but gets hit with that architect slam for the 1, 2, 3 as Leon Chase leaves the night the victor.
Here is your winner,
Leon Chase, of course, with another impressive victory against all odds, but all this is gonna happen is we're going to see Leon Chase versus Isaac Murphy again down the road. These two put on a hell of a contest before, so God only knows what they have in store for the second go-around. But folks, it is now time for our main event of the evening. It is Nakoa taking on Reese Price one-on-one. And from what I was told, both Samoan Society and Money Gang Inc. are banned from ringside in this match. Folks, this main event's gonna have one of my favorite things in wrestling: big, meaty men slapping meat. It's go time, folks. Let's head back down to the ring.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing Money Incorporated from Biloxi, Mississippi, weighing in at 327 pounds, one half of the SCW Tag Team Champions, Big Wave Reese Price.
Reese Price, one half of the SCW Tag Team Champions of Money Gang Inc. Of course, the former television champion and one of the only men to hold 2 belts in the new era of SCW, is looking to take on an opponent here who I may think Big Wave may be moving past a little too fast here.
Representing the Wild Samoans from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 282
Nakoa,
pounds.
of course, one of these newer members of the Samoan Society, younger brother of Makani. Makani, of course, was in action tonight with Aku, other members of the Samoan Society. But Nakoa showing a lot of talent and strength, and just this one half of the raging Samoans of the Samoan Society. Of course, Nakoa. Of course, these two men have met before in tag team action, and also at that crazy main event back at Cradle to the Grave as JT Money took on Dwayne Fox for the SCW World Championship. And Nakoa ready for a fight, and Reese Price looking like he's about to steal somebody's lunch, but it's big meaty men slapping meat time, folks. And here we go with a collar and elbow tie-up, and Nakoa showing the strength early. Ref trying to break that up. Ref breaks that up. Of course, another collar and elbow tie-up again. This time Nakoa quick on it, wrapping Reese Price, and now squeezing Reese Price. But Price, former television champion, trying to get out of this. And he does with a headlock. And now look at this, man. Reese wrenching back, pulling back on Nakoa. And of course, Reese again with that headlock, squeezing tight, trying to take the life and that blood rushing to the head of Nakoa, but Nakoa gets out of it and hits that with a clothesline and sits right on the chest of Reese Price. And look at this, Nakoa again just pummeling. Big wave there. And look at the quick elbow drop from the big man, the big Samoan, ready to go. Of course, another collar and elbow tie-up. This time, Price gets the upper hand. Nakoa with his reversal. Wrenching back. Look at this, man. Reese Price got nowhere to go but up, apparently, as Price, gets right out of that. Nakoa stumbling. And Reese dragging Nakoa to the corner. And Nakoa getting out of it. Nakoa trying to go for a power slam. No, Price gets out of it. And now Price hitting that knee. Nakoa with a clothesline. Price wisely rolling out to the outside. And Nakoa gives chase. The Price trying to outsmart the young man. And now Reese Price again getting reversed by Nakoa. Nakoa picking up Price. Price with that quick elbow. Now Price with a forearm, knocking Nakoa down. Both men are trying to dictate the momentum of this match, and it keeps shifting. But again, Reese Price going into this match thinking he had it all in a bag. But folks, this match will continue. We're going to take one last commercial break, and we will be right back. And folks, welcome back. This is your main event of Showdown. Reese Price taking on Nakoa of the Samoan Society. And Nakoa throwing those hard bitches, as Reese Price might say. But Price had enough. Price getting the hell out of Dodge. Price has had enough. He doesn't want any more of that wild Samoan there. But what the hell is Dwayne Fox doing out here? I was told Dwayne Fox in the building. I was told that Noah was out here on ringside. Both members of Samoan Society weren't allowed, of the Samoan Society and Money Gang Inc. weren't allowed at ringside, and yet Dwayne Fox making sure Reese Price couldn't run to the back. I don't know if Dwayne Fox is gonna have a hefty fine on him, but the world champ apparently does what he wants to do. And now Nakoa trying to take full advantage. And Reese Price could be out, and we gotta cover 1, 2, no, just a 1 count. Nakoa thought he had something with Price there. And now Nakoa is showing that strength, picking up Price, and Price wiggling right out of it. And oh, what a big boot from Price. And Nakoa fighting back. Nakoa, no! Price with the reversal. Nakoa and Price on the outside now. Nakoa trying to gained the upper hand, showing that he's also a big, strong boy, just like Reese Price. And Reese getting thrown around by Nakoa. But Price not having any of that. Oh, stomping on the arm of Nakoa is Price. And Price again trying to dictate where this match is going to go. And Price throwing Nakoa back into the ring. Refs count is up to 5. And now Reese trying to get the crowd on his side. Gets back in the ring. Nakoa meets him halfway. Look at this. Nakoa's got him back up on his shoulders. What's Nakoa thinking? Snake eyes on the ropes. Nakoa getting into it. The crowd is getting into it. Can the kid do it? And here's that onslaught of chops. Nakoa picking Reese Price up again, and another snake eyes. This time on the opposite side of the ropes. And Nakoa just, oh! And Nakoa getting on that second rope. Oh, and look at the elbow drop. And we got a cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Nakoa trying to get into this match again. Feeding on the side of the fans. And Reese Price had enough of that and hit a DDT. And now Price. Oh my God, low tide. That might be it for Nakoa. As we got a cover. 1, 2. No! Nakoa kicks out. Nakoa kicks out. And the crowd is loving it. They're on the Nakoa's side. And look at this. Reese Price planting Nakoa center of the ring. Now Price with a clothesline. Nakoa trying to meet him for that clothesline as well. And now Reese Price looking to put away Nakoa. Biggest moonsault up or no! Nakoa gets out of the way! Nakoa gets out of the way! But Price fighting back. Chop after chop. These two men are beating the unholy hell out of each other. And look at Price. Price with a submission maneuver in the center of the ring. Does he have it locked in? It doesn't look like he had it locked in tight enough. And now, look at this. And oh! Nakoa thought he tried to pick up Price, and Price fell backwards using all of his body mass. And now he's throwing Nakoa around. And Price showing who's boss. And Nakoa on Price's shoulders. And Price with a revenge snake eyes in the corner. Nakoa could be out, but Nakoa getting right back up. Nakoa with a chest bump, putting Reese Price down. Another elbow drop. I can't tell who's in the driver's seat here, but look at this! Samoan drop from Nakoa. And now Nakoa, no! Reese Price with the Ninjagiri. Now we got to cover. 1, 2, no! Nakoa kicks out again. Nakoa's slow to get up, and Price looking to put Nakoa away. Could be going for that power bomb, and Nakoa could be out. Nakoa could be out. Could Reese Price be going for another power bomb again? And this time he does! One power bomb, and that could be it for Nakoa. Reese Price going up to the top rope. That could mean another biggest. Oh, no! He misses again! He misses again! Nakoa gets out of the way! What? Oh, Nakoa with a headbutt to the middle of the back of Reese Price. And Nakoa showing that fighting spirit. As this raging Samoan is putting up a fight against the former television champion and now #1 contender for the SCW World Championship. Oh my God. And now Nakoa pulling Reese Price to the center. What's Nakoa thinking? Nakoa trying to go for something, knocked Reese Price back on the ropes. You see Reese's chest is red as hell from those chops. And Nakoa, oh! Nakoa plants Reese Price. Price is out. Price is out. Nakoa going up. Big splash. Big Samoan splash. We got to cover. 1, 2. No. Price kicks out. Price kicks out. But Nakoa with another Samoan drop. This time further out. And Nakoa going back up to the top rope. We got another Samoan splash. Will this be it? 1, 2, 3. Nakoa wins. Nakoa wins in an upset. My God. Nakoa took it to Money Gangs Inc.'s strongest soldier and picked up a hell of a victory. An upset, if you will. Holy hell. I thought Reese Price had this man dead to rights with low tide right there. And I want to say that would have been it. But Nakoa found a way to live on. Reese Price did everything he could to take Nakoa out. But it was those two missed opportunities with the biggest moonsault ever. Nakoa survived not one, but 2 power bombs from Reese Price. But this right here, when Nakoa planted him and went up for the first splash, only gets in the 2 count. Nakoa had to figure out what to do next, as it was a Samoan drop further out and another big splash. And we gotta cover. Nakoa is your victor, getting the 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, the Samoan Hacksaw!
Nakoa, this is a huge victory for you, my man. Celebrate it the best you can. Man, oh man. What a match. What a main event, folks. Give it up to the young man there. Folks, that was all we have tonight. We will see you next week here on this YouTube channel. You take care of yourselves.